Hi vloggers. It's Sunday morning, almost Sunday afternoon. Um, I was gonna do this vlog yesterday, and I never got to around to it during the day, and I'll explain my day yesterday in a minute. Um, but then when I tried to do it, the lighting was awful, and I wanted to have my tree behind me, um, so I couldn't do it last night. So I'm doing it today. I'm gonna throw it together this afternoon before I head out. So this weekend has been actually very nice. On Friday night, I went with Eric to Vespers. If you don't know, Moravian College, where I went to school, my alma mater, every year they have this Vespers program, and it is a worship service, and the music and worship, all that stuff, is provided by the college and the music department in the college, and so it's a very fun thing. When I was a freshman, I was only in the flute ensemble, and the instrumentalists play in this prelude beforehand, and so I only stayed once for it, and it was nice, but I wasn't really, too excited about it. So I stayed after once. I played all 6 of them, but I only stayed for one. And then after that, I started staying for them all because my sophomore year, I was, maybe not all of them, because I don't think junior year I did. I wasn't in the women's choir junior year. My sophomore year, for the first time, I was in women's choir with Eduardo Izzotti, and he's fabulous. Such a good conductor. He was very good with the girls, very good. So that was my first year in the women's choir. So I did each show. Although maybe I did do it junior year too, because I remember being in the women's choir when Candy read, and she read my junior year. Anyway, so my sophomore year, that kind of meant a lot to me, Vespers, that year, because my grandfather had just passed away, and it was a very difficult time, but having Vespers and having that music in your life is very effective, and it really helped a lot. And then junior year, I can't really recall what I did. And then senior year, it was the Steph Widgers show, because I was in a bunch of ensembles my senior fall semester, because I was trying to pack everything in. And actually one of my very, very, very favorite ensembles that I did while I was there, mostly Monteverdi played. And actually it started with the women's choir. I believe we sang a piece. Yeah, we sang Los de Belén. So we sang that in the front. And then I was in the flute ensemble, and actually the song we played was Adagio for strings, and I did first on that, so that was fun. Then we had, I was in flute trio, which was a lot of fun. That was me and Aaron and Ashley, and really, sorry, I have to not move that way. That was one of the funnest things I did, because we were all, pretty talented, and the music that Robin picked was really good, and it was a lot of fun, so that was fun. So then after that, directly after that, was the Monteverdi ensemble that I was talking about, and I was in the front of the church, and I had to literally run underneath the church, because that's how you get from place to place when you're in an ensemble. It was kind of cool, but it was very stressful for me, because I went directly from flute trio. I zipped out, ran pushing through people, down underneath the church, upstairs, and I would get up for the second course or the second verse of the Monteverdi piece that we were doing. So it was always very tense. Dr. Lipkiss afterwards was like, it was a tense moment until I heard that flute come in the second time. So that was a little stressful, but it was very fun. And then after that, I was in the women's choir, so I would sing with the women's choir. And then I played a piece with the big choir, and the women's choir sang upstairs in the back, but the full choir always sings in the front. So after I sang with the women's choir, I again had to jot down underneath the church again and up and play with the choir. And then I would go back for the end. So that was my senior Vespers, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, I love the music, and I love the ensemble, so Vespers is very important to me. Now, the last 2 years I served candles, because it's a candlelit ceremony, and that was really fun. It was very, especially the first time moving to be, the candle servers get their candles and go to the front and stand on the risers, while the choir is in the back, and one of my very favorite songs is the last song, Angels from the Realms of Glory, and standing in the front singing that with the choir in the back, it is, I can't explain the feeling. It's just fantastic. fantastic, phenomenal. And then on Friday night when we went, we did the candle thing for Good Christians, which is my other favorite song, and people around us were like, oh, should we be doing this? But we were only doing it because we were in the choir, so it was very fun. So that was Vespers. I'm really glad. I had a lot of stress getting there this year, and I'm really glad I ended up with tickets. So that's that. Then yesterday, I spent 5 hours waiting for my cable guy to come because I was getting digital TV and a DVR. I'm finally making the switch. I was too cheap to do it, I guess, in the past. So I got my digital. I worked on a lot of Christmas presents yesterday morning for a good amount of time and got a lot accomplished, so that's good. Because I was sitting waiting. So that was that. So then yesterday I was supposed to get together with Keith and Candy last night because we haven't really seen each other. I think the last time I saw Candy was when we went to see Harry Potter this past summer, and that's a while ago. So we were really slacking off on that, and it started to snow, and it snowed a good amount. We decided not to get together because I would probably kill myself trying to get there. So today I'm going to go over for the football game. I'm looking forward to it because I like watching the game with people, and I haven't seen them in a while, so that'll be nice. So yeah, this week is our first full week now after Thanksgiving. Might be a little crazy. But I'm pretty sure that these 2 weeks are going to go by pretty quickly. Tuesday night is the 7th and 8th grade concert. Then on Wednesday night, I'm going to see Ms. Beale sing in the East Stroudsburg University Choir, so that'll be fun. And then on Thursday, I am going to see the high school choir concert. I'll be page turning for the 2 school concerts, I'm sure. So that'll be fun, and that'll make my week go quickly. Also, this week is the last week of Glee until April. Darn you, Fox. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a really good episode, so that'll be good. Yeah, so I felt like there was something else I was going to talk about. My apartment is decorated, as you can probably assume from the Christmas tree behind me. It's kind of hard to make out any of the ornaments. If you look there, you can see Texas. I got that 2 years ago when I went to see Joe. Mel and I did a little bit of shopping, and I always get ornaments from the places that I visit. So that Texas ornament came from Joe's stomping grounds. And then right there I see a duck. The duck, because I love ducks. I can't really make anything else out. Nothing on this side, really. So that's my Christmas tree. I've got out some yo-yos and a little Santa Claus countdown. So I guess I will put this together and bid you guys a nice midweek. If you are someplace that didn't get snow yet, here's hoping you get some snow. And maybe I'll get some snow and get a little 2-hour delay or half day. I don't need cancellations, but I'll take the half day or the delay that I get to sleep in for. So I will see you guys later.